really bad. I miss not knowing that I had the freedom of choice. Let me explain. There's this debate around like if you really want something, you'd be disciplined and you'd be fighting to go and get it and everything. Chase, hustle, hustle, hustle. How does that work for those of us that have depression, anxiety, mental illnesses in general? It's been something I've been battling with these past couple of days. Not just like self-sabotage, but also just like how do I build systems that work for someone who suffers from depression like me. And I think I've told the long form internet that I've been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder and major depressive disorder. I've been taking my meds for my depression quite consistently, but anxiety not so much, because it's really more as a as needed kind of basis when it comes to my anxiety medication. Other than that, I don't really necessarily need to take it every single day. And it has mellowed me out in a way that makes sense. I don't feel really high highs, but I also don't really feel really deep lows. I can't say that I still feel like highs and lows. They're just like not really like up, not really like down either. So I'm not like really ecstatically high or suicidal low, you know? And when I get into my periods of lows, I find it really difficult to be disciplined. I find it really difficult to enjoy my usual hobbies or enjoy life as much as I do when I'm high. So I don't understand. I don't know necessarily how discipline goes with depression. I don't know how a depressed person can be disciplined and go after their dreams and consistency and follow routines consistently on a day-to-day basis. Because no matter how hard I try to build a routine, I can follow it for like a month, maybe a month and a half, and I'll fall off. I will fall off, guaranteed. It just happens. And then when I fall off, I feel really, really, really guilty for weeks on end. And then I start again. And then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be that hard on myself. I know myself better than anybody else. And the cycle just keeps continuing. And I just wanted to talk about it because in the past, like the first half of the semester is almost over already. I had a routine for the first 2 weeks of the semester and never to be seen again. It has been, this is the 7th week of the semester that's coming now. 5 of those weeks I've just been feeling very guilty and down in the dumps because I'm not in a routine. I just don't know where to move past that feeling of disappointment in myself every single time the routine does not stick. Not work for me, but stick. Because there's so many productivity advice and books, routines and everything that I can follow and I can do, and then life is good for like a week or 2. I just want to even deal with that, like the constant in and out of routine. I don't know.